right, starting a brand new book of Vayikra, Leviticus. Can I share this with you? I've always found it a bit hard learning this whole book. It just talks about all these technical offerings. This is called a shlamim, this is called a toida, this is called an oil. If I can be honest, it kind of sounds, dare I say, backwards. Why would we need to take an animal and sacrifice it for God? You think God is hungry? Oh, there comes a sheep, yummy. So I want to share with you this analogy I heard. Imagine there's a 5-year-old boy, and every Friday when his father comes home from work, he comes with a bunch of flowers for his wife for Shabbat. And his wife takes those flowers lovingly and puts them into a beautiful cut glass vase. And the boy's looking and thinking, wow, I want to make mummy feel like that as well. So he goes to the garden and he looks around and he finds 1 or 2 weeds and he puts the weeds together, lovingly putting it together. And he now's got this little bunch of weeds and he goes to his mummy and he says, "Mummy, look what I got you." And his mummy goes, "Wow, aw, that's so kind of you. We're going to use them for Shabbat." Okay, fine, so you know what? We need to get ourselves our own little vase. So she gets the little plastic cups, puts the flowers in the plastic cup, and it's like, we got to put them on a table. And she puts it in the plastic cup right next to her husband's glass vase. And when it comes to Shabbat, the boy's so proud, thinking, look, there's daddy's flowers and here are my flowers. But it comes to 1 week and he just can't be bothered. And he's playing a game of football and his mother says, "You know, Johnny, you gotta come in now. You gotta get ready for Shabbat." And he's like, "Oh, I haven't got the flowers." So he's like, "Oh, I can't be bothered." Oh, so he just grabs a bunch of grass and he shoves it on the table and says, "Here, mummy, here's your flowers." And the mother says, "Oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to be able to give them to me. You know, it's only if you want to. If you don't want to give me flowers, that's not a problem at all. It's fine. It's not necessary." And she takes the grass and puts it in the bin. And she says, "We won't need this plastic cup anymore." And she puts the plastic cup in the bin with it. But when the Jewish people later on, and they said, you know, "Ugh, you mean I have to spend a cow on this thing? You mean I have to give up a sheep? Or just give him whatever. Oh, well, God, here you go. Just take it. You want it? Here you go." And God says, one minute. I don't need these. If you want to give them to me, I'll accept them. But if you don't want to give them to me, then I don't need them. And I guess if you're not going to have the offerings, we don't need a temple either. And he crushes the temple and chucks that in the bin as well. You know, I think there's a practical message we can learn from here. When I see someone who's in need of help, I could look at it as a burden. Ugh, there's no one else here? Fine. You know what? God has plenty of people who can help out. And if it's not you, God will pick someone else. Don't have that attitude. It's the attitude of me. You're getting me being able to help. How fortunate I am that I can be the one who is able to give. Be great. Be a giver. Giving is a privilege, not a burden. Shabbat Shalom.